I wish I had a Smello cam. Yes, the Smello cam. But we don't. Man, this stuff stinks so god-awful bad. In that green tank is where I've got my fish concoction. And what we're doing is I have fermented the fish in there. I don't know, you guys are talking about people from the Netherlands. Come on, hurry up, let's go! Eating fermented fish. I can't imagine how you're pissing. Get it in both sides. Anyways, he's trying to get that thing to take both sides. This tank is full of that stuff, and instead of using clean, clear water, we're just going to use that. And that will create a real nasty smell. Right, Tim? Like shit. Is it going to pull it? Good. Oh, it smells worse than any shit I've ever had. Anyway, so this is what we're doing. We're putting it in there. Trying to figure out what else I can use. I'm thinking cayenne pepper. Cayenne pepper. Let's see if we can get a 55-gallon drum of that stuff and make up some cayenne pepper with fish oil. So I think I'm going to send my dad on that job. But anyway, yeah. We'll get back to you on the flip side here. Anyways, I can't stand the smell of this stuff. I should have sprayed it last night, but it stinks so bad, I just can't stand it. So we got Mr. Tim. He seems to have a cast iron nostrils. Look, I'm running over grass. I had some suggestions about what to use, other than just this fish emulsion, which seems to be not doing as good a job as I'd like it to anymore. So a lot of you guys said pepper, like pepper, to burn the mouths of the deer. Well, I like that idea. So I just sent my dad home to go online and look up a bulk pepper extract or something like that. And, you know, whether it be ghost pepper or whatever, and we'll make a tea out of it. I'll take one of those tanks, fill it with water, and make a pepper tea out of it. And I'm thinking that that could quite possibly be the answer to my issue here. I don't know how long it'll stay, but I think if I use that in conjunction with the fish emulsion, that maybe quite possibly that the emulsion will make that pepper stick to the plant, and when the deer goes out there, it smells the fish and will associate the burning of their mouth with the smell of the fish, and I can come up with, you know, a solution to my very bad problem. So now I'm a chemist. So one lonely chemist, you know. Anyways, I'll meet you back out in the field and you can watch me spread this shit and or spray this stuff. It really stinks bad. I mean, this is like if you pump septic systems for a living, septic tanks, I'd rather have your job than to spray this stuff. And that is the only thing that I can say. This stuff is bad. Bad. Anyway, yeah, thanks for watching. So I just had a visit from the New Jersey State Police. I did not get it on film, which is fine because I don't think they really want to be on film anyways, and I better watch what I say about the New Jersey State Police from now on because they watch my channel. They seem to be a good group of guys now. They're all local now, which is kind of a shock to me because the last bunch of guys came out of the city. But anyway, got my ghost peppers put in the tank, and now I have a problem with filtration. So I got to go clean my filters out. Anyway, yeah, a nice conversation with the guy. The trooper, he says that they're pretty well pro-farmer down there now, which is great. Because when the people start complaining about this stink bomb that I just set off, they'll be like, well, they got the right to do it, so deal. Anyway, yeah, I gotta go unplug the filter and we'll be... Okay, so I'm really starting to hate this fish deal. This is the top of the tank. See the flies? There's probably a bunch of maggots down in there too. This is some really nasty stuff. Now, it's really no big deal if there was maggots in it because they just crush right up and go through the strainer. But the problem is, we decided to put that pepper in there. And the pepper, yes, the pepper has plugged the strainer. So now I have to pump the shit out of the tank back into that tank through a pillowcase to strain the pepper out of it. So, I have to get my, what do you call it here, all hooked up somehow. I don't know, maybe I'll just circulate it somehow. I don't know. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do. We're going to find out, and it's going to be a mess, and I'm going to stink big time. Big time. Huh. Yeah. Anyway, so that's what I'm up to. I'll have to shut the camera off and then I'll figure out what I'm going to do, because I think I'm just going to take this thing and put it over the hose and cause it to force through there. That's what I'll do. So we'll see what happens. So, stay tuned. Okay, so I got all my problems straightened out with the Carolina Reaper pepper, is what my dad gave me. I don't know, I can't eat them things. Hopefully the deer can't either, but that's what we put in there, Carolina Reaper. And as disgusting as this may sound, I actually got some of that shit in my mouth. And for a 1,200 gallon tank full of that stuff, there's quite a bit of burn to it. I mean, it really peppered it pretty good. I was rather shocked, but the problem was, when we put it in, it did something to the oil in the fish, causing it to like solidify and plug up my strainers and my screens. And so anyways, I just was fighting. This is still the first tank full of crap going out of this machine. What I ended up doing was putting in a surfactant, which is kind of like soap, or maybe possibly it is soap. And what that does is it causes the oil to break down a little bit, and now my screens are no longer jammed up because of the surfactant. Now, as I'm going down across the field, these tram lines that I've created with this tractor and sprayer, we did have 4 inches of rain, by the way, so there's actually some washing, which kind of pisses me off, because these fields never seemed to wash before, but now that I've been spraying, it's washing the ruts or the tram lines. I'm not even shutting the sprayer off when I make the corners. Simple reason is I need as much fish on here on the ends as possible. But anyways, I could see where the deer have started to walk down the tram lines, and they are actually picking at the soybeans. So we're due for this treatment. The problem is I'm almost out of fish, and I don't know how much of that Carolina Reaper my dad has, but I think we're going to make a tea out of it. Just get one of those tanks and fill it with water and throw the pepper in there and make it like a tea, and then mix that water with the fish and see what happens. So anyways, I guess that's it for today's escapades with the sprayer. And yeah, if you liked the video, please comment, rate, and subscribe. And I'm gonna have to make this corner at a high rate of speed. Oh, well, I'll shut it off when I get around the corner. So patience, everybody, patience. All right. And I actually did have some prowl burn on these soybeans. Yeah, I don't know why, but anyways, thanks for watching.